Anselm College in Manchester, New Hampshire, where Hillary Clinton campaigned this week. Joining me now from Clinton headquarters in Brooklyn, New York, to discuss Friday's shocker is Clinton campaign manager Robbie Mook. Robbie, what's your reaction to FBI Director Comey's announcement, and why do you think he did it?
Chris, well, thanks for having me. We were very surprised letter, and what we're asking at this point is that Director Comey just get all the information out on the table, all of it, so that the American people can judge for themselves. This issue was vetted through for months. Director Comey came to a conclusion. We believe that voters have already made up their minds on this issue, so we find it very strange that 10 days out that he's putting this letter out there. And we discovered last night from Yahoo News that he and the Justice Department may not have a warrant to look at these messages. So we just want all the information out there.
Why do you think he did it?
I don't know, and this is the problem, Chris, is that, this letter was put out there. We have no information whatsoever about what might be in those emails. And again, according to Yahoo News, it appears that he may not have seen any of these emails at all. So we think he has a responsibility to the American people to get the information out there so they can judge for themselves.
Well, you talk about the responsibility of the American people to get all the information out. There is someone who knows what's in all those emails, and that is Huma Abedin. Has Secretary Clinton asked her what's in those emails?
Well, Chris, the problem with what you're just saying is we don't know. We don't know where these emails are from. You're making an inference that it could have been Huma Abedin. Your guess is as good as anyone. And this is why Director Comey needs to get all the information out there.
I'm asking you a direct question. Has Secretary Clinton asked Huma Abedin what was on that laptop that she shared with her husband, Anthony Weiner?
She hasn't, because you just offered a hypothetical on the table. Let me offer you some hypotheticals that I've read in the press. I've heard a hypothetical that these emails had nothing to do with Hillary Clinton whatsoever, that she didn't send or receive
any of them. But that doesn't matter. It's still the question of what's in the emails. So why wouldn't she ask Huma Abedin, did you have emails on the laptop and what's in them? And why wouldn't she ask her?
Well, Chris, you're on the same page here. I want to know what's in these emails, too. And Director Comey has put out a letter. It has 3 paragraphs. It says nothing about Huma Abedin. It says nothing about who these emails were to or from. He just said he has information that may be significant. We don't even know if it is. And you showed some of his testimony to Congress just now, where they asked if there's significant information, would you reopen the case? And he said, yes, we will take a look at it. The problem is, we learned from Yahoo News last night, we don't even think he's taken a look at any of this. But again, we don't know if anybody has.
There is at least there's credible reporting out there that this came from the laptop of Anthony Weiner and Huma Abedin. Why on earth wouldn't Hillary Clinton say to her closest personal aide, was there any stuff on that on your laptop, and was it?
Chris, again, I appreciate your question because people want answers. There's nothing about Huma Abedin in the letter that was sent out.
I know that, but why wouldn't Clinton ask her?
Well, why wouldn't Clinton ask anybody? They could be emails from anybody in the world.
But there are no reports that it's anybody else except Huma Abedin.
Again, you're putting out some hypotheticals. There are other hypotheticals that have been put out there.
It's on the front page of every paper in America, including, I suspect, although I haven't read it, Yahoo News.
Well, and again, I appreciate what you're asking because everybody wants to have the answer, and there's a person who can answer this question, and that's Director Comey. He should put out more information, get everything on the table. He release the information itself, at least provide more detail about what he's talking about. But 10 days out from an election, that he's come under intense criticism from former Justice Department officials who've said this is entirely a breach of protocol. There's a standard that 6 weeks from an election, you don't put out insinuations like this. And all that's in that letter